New at 5, backers of medical cannabis say Georgia needs a better system in place to license in-state growers.
The state had tried to issue licenses to 6 growers, but the litigation has kept them from growing it. As 11 Alive's Doug Richards reports, lawmakers just passed 2 bills designed to break this impasse.
Though Georgia legalized medical cannabis 7 years ago, nobody in Georgia has been able to get it legally. For folks like Dale Jackson, that is way beyond frustrating.
This will not happen again.
Dale Jackson's 14-year-old son has severe autism, and cannabis oil eases some of the symptoms. But Jackson can't buy cannabis oil legally in Georgia. A few weeks ago, Jackson told a House committee he had to buy it from a drug dealer.
And you know where I end up? I end up about a block and a half from here buying my son's medicine from a drug dealer. So that's what 7 years looks like to me. That's real, people, real. Real lives are affected with this.
At the Capitol, Jackson showed me text messages he's exchanged with the drug dealer he says he meets in downtown Atlanta.
Every other month I go and I track him down and I try to find out where he's at. And the last one was $750.
Last year, a state commission awarded licenses to 6 cannabis growers. But legal challenges from companies left out stalled the launch, and no commercial cannabis oil is produced legally in Georgia.
It has actually gotten worse.
The absolute worst, the absolute most terrible part of government bureaucracy is what transpired over the last 3 years.
Alan Powell is behind a bill that overwhelmingly passed the House Tuesday that would start over, replacing the 6 disputed licenses with 28 new licenses, chosen by a commission composed of members of the legislature. Powell, a 31-year member of the House, would be one of the co-chairs.
And let's see if we can get this system repaired and in order for the people that are deserving it.
Jackson says he backs Powell's approach.
Now all of a sudden you have 22 companies trying to find a way to work together and not complain and bicker with one another. And that's what's important today.
But it won't be easy. Skeptics fear medical cannabis will become recreational.
But make no mistake about it, we are taking steps towards setting up the financial infrastructure to create a lobby and a financial set of interests that will drive through recreational marijuana in this state. And for that, we all need to be very, very, very concerned.
So what do I do?
Jackson says the legislature needs to fix it before adjournment in April so that he and other families can buy prescription cannabis oil legally in state. Or else, he says,
I'm going to be on the steps out there selling oil to 100 families lined up, and we'll all go to jail. I'm not joking one bit about that.
Jackson was referring to the steps of the Capitol. He is hopeful lawmakers will iron something out, but doubts that they'll do it much before the legislature's final day on April 4th.